Hey guys, so it's kind of late, but by that I mean 10 o'clock. But it's important that I make this video, and so I need to do it before I wake up tomorrow and realize that I don't like it. Which means this video also isn't going to be edited, which means I finally have an excuse for being lazy. But today's an important video for me because, well, okay. First note, as usual, if you're gonna have a problem with me talking about God, please just leave. But there's a parable in the Bible that Jesus tells. If you're religious, if you're Christian, you pretty much know this. There's a Jew, an Israelite, who's walking on the side of the road and he gets robbed by bandits, and they beat him and leave him for dead lying on the side of the road with none of his belongings, none of his clothes, nothing. So a priest walks by, someone who's supposed to be a man of God, someone who's supposed to be spreading the good word. The priest sees the man on the road ahead of him, and he crosses over to the other side to avoid getting involved. And then, important part of the story, the Levite comes. And without getting too into what a Levite is, because I don't know, it's someone who should know better about this kind of situation. And he sees the man on the side of the road, and he just walks past, doesn't think twice about it. And the reason that that's important is because I think that in my life for the last month about I have been the Levite. I have been so okay with my life. Really genuinely for the first time in a really long time I've been okay. And it's been great. But because I feel okay, I've forgotten that other people don't. Other people still feel a lot of pain. Other people are still going through things that they don't understand, that are making it feel like their world is crumbling around them. And while I'm always an open ear for anyone who knows me or anyone that doesn't in the comments section, sometimes someone saying something isn't always, the most effective. Sometimes you have to be shown. Um, but today is my effort to stop being the Levite, to acknowledge that people feel pain, or that people are feeling pain while I'm in this time of okayness. Um, when we come into this world, we are clueless. We have no idea what's going on, and then life gets very complex very quickly. And especially right about now, like I said in the last video, we are at an age where life is about to get real complicated in a hurry. Um, and that can be overwhelming for a lot of people. It was overwhelming for me for a really long time, and I'm sure it's going to continue to be overwhelming for me. But I've been incredibly lucky to have such amazing friends and to have been given the help that I needed when I needed it. Um, it's something that I want you to just think about. It's probably going to be the end of the video. Something that I want you to think about. Pain, for as much as it sucks, pain is a part of life. And for a while, I really didn't want it to be part of my life. I didn't want feelings in general to be part of my life. But without pain, there would be no joy. Without those days of suffering, those days of heartache, there would be no days of complete bliss. If all we ever had was good days, we wouldn't think twice about it. We wouldn't feel joy, we would just feel like this is how things are. But because of pain, because of our ability to suffer, we get to experience true happiness. And for as much as pain sucks, I think that makes it a part of life that I'd rather keep. Those of you who are in pain right now, know that, you can always leave a comment, you can always text me if you know me, you can always call me if you know me. I am always here. Really, always. Pretty much any hour of the night I'll answer my phone as long as it rings loud enough. But like I said in the jealousy video, there's the parable about the man who walks in the sand and sees his life before him. And every time he's happy, he sees two sets of footprints. One are his, one are God's. But every time he was ever in pain, he only sees one set of footprints. And so he goes to God and asks why this is. And God says to him, when you were happy, I walked beside you. And when you were in pain, I carried you. Those of you who are in pain, God is carrying you right now. But let me just say, you need to decide right here, right now, who am I going to be? Who do I want to be? What do I want this to mold me into? How do I want to be better? How do I want to better myself? Who do I need to be? Because God's carrying you, but you got to tell him where the hell you want to go. You need to decide. Don't push it off to tomorrow. Don't push it off to next week, because I've done that and it never changed. You need to decide right here, right now. Who do I want to be? Who do I need to be for the people that love me, for the people that I care about? What do I need to do? And when you've decided, do it. Do it immediately. Do it as soon as you can. Today, just as my closer, a friend told me that he thinks about life as sort of going through a video game. And he's coming to the latter half of level 1 of 6. And he told me that he didn't think he'd really completed it because he hadn't done one specific thing. And that one specific thing is a lot of things. For me, I was never able to overcome my anxiety. For some people, it's a relationship. For others, it's their fear. Whatever that one thing may be, it doesn't matter. What your life should be judged on, what you should judge as whether or not you pass the level, is by your actions, by what you did, by how you acted. Were you the good Samaritan when somebody needed you, or were you the Levite? Were you the priest? Were you a good person? Did you do good things? Did you help people when you could? I think if people looked at life a little bit more like that, our world would be a little bit better. But I'm going to leave you tonight the same thing I left you last night, or whenever it was. Christ is alive, and he wants you to be too. He wants you to live life to the fullest. He wants you to take your stand. Do it now. Do it today. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. I would love to respond to your comments as long as they're there. And again, if this video has motivated you or moved you to thinking you might want to become a part of the faith, go ahead and leave a comment. I would love to help you and show you some great places, some great churches, some great people that can really help you get closer to God. Because, well, getting closer to God had a big part in making me the man, child, boy thing that I am today. And I'm really grateful for it. So until the next time, I'm just going to say good night because it's night, a good night, a goodbye, and God bless.